Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do door number 8. Yes, let's see what we've got behind this one. Let me just take the sellotape off. If there's one criticism of this, it's the bloody sellotape. Don't like the sellotape. That. Pot. Let's get in. Let's have a look. Ooh. Oh, look! It's little Mickey Mouses. They are super cute. Ooh. They are very cute. I don't have any of those in my collection. We need something bright. We need something funky. We need happy. No pressure or anything, you know. Okay, let's see what I can come up with. So, do you ever have one of those days where everything you touch just doesn't quite go right? Yeah. Today's one of those days. So I'm going to apologise in advance. My excited, happy went downhill quite quickly. So I came up with which I thought was really cool design. I've never done Mickey Mouse. I went and had a look at Mickey Mouse. I was like, okay, what does he look like? And I came up with yeah, a funky idea, and I was really, really excited. I was really pumped about doing it and giving it a try. And then, like I say, I couldn't even gel polish properly. It was, yeah, and you're going to see what I mean in a moment. So I've already polished all these for, look, I've got a new stand. Isn't it cool? Yay. Because let's face it, you don't need to watch me gel polish anyway. It's quite boring. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to, again, you know, showcase the glitter. So I'm having them on a white and a black background. There is method in my madness, because I know you're going, Shoni, you said bright and funky, and you've gone black and white. There is a reason for this. There is a purpose for it, or there should have been. Had this actually gone to plan. But anybody that, you know, if you've been with me a while, you know that I show you the highs and lows of nail art. It's not always pretty. It's not always perfect. I don't always get it right, but I will show you so that hopefully then you don't end up making those mistakes, or at least it shows you that, do you know what, we're all human. Give it a go. The worst, what's the worst that's going to happen, really? So with the nails above, as you can see, I've just put them in a row so you can see the colours against a white and a black background. The black polish gave me hell. It's very pigmented, and you do have to put it in thin layers, otherwise it bubbles, which is exactly what happened to me. So I had to basically buff it all off and start again. In fact, I got to one point where I just took the tip away and got a new one out. And even to the point where you've got the mice, that's what they're called, the mice, in a line, and as I put it in the lamp, one of them moved. So it's now not in a line. Yeah. So what I've done with that, I put base coat over the top to stick them in, because you don't get enough of a tacky layer, I feel. And then I've done a base coat over the top of it, and then I've top coated over the top. Then I buff that. Then I do my final top coat, which just makes it nice and smooth. For the middle nail, you can see I have done basically white and black. I don't want to ombre them. I want it to be a clear definition between the white and black, red and black. Oh my God, I can't even voice over this either. Oh, shall we just like, I should just go back to bed. Just give up. I'm just going back to bed. Oh, so I'm coming out with some 4D sculpting gel. I bought a load of these from AliExpress. I think they cost about 50p a pot. I got them ages ago. They've been sat in my drawer. I haven't used them. But I really like this stuff. I do. So what you do is I've just scrunched them into little balls. And as you can see, I'm making Mickey Mouse's trousers. Yeah. I know, isn't it cute? I really like him. Could I get these two balls to go symmetrical? No. No, I couldn't. So what you do is you put a bit of isopropyl alcohol in a dish, also known as IPA. And you dab your silicone tool in it, but then you want to dab off the excess. So you don't want it too wet, but this stuff is sticky and you need it not to be sticking to the silicone tool, and that's what you use to stop it from sticking is you just dab it in a bit of IPA, but you don't want it literally dripping with IPA. You just want a tad. Okay, you can always go back and add a little bit more. I use completely the wrong silicone tool for the job, and in a moment I do come in with my big silicone tool, which is more, it's flatter. Because what I needed, I'm trying to make the shape of his buttons. And one of them goes absolutely spot on. Like, yay, yay. Fannying around with the other one. Can I get it to go the same shape as the current? No. Now, like I said, at this point, I'm already quite irritated. Because everything I've touched, I mean, I've knocked stuff flying as well. You know, it's one of those really, if it was any other day, I would have just gone, do you know what? Feck it. I'm walking away. I'm not coming back to my desk. I will try again another day. But that isn't possible. So we just have to go with it. Yeah. So anybody that does nails will know what I mean about this. Or hopefully, you know, you've I can't imagine anybody has not had one of those days where you sit at your nail table and it just doesn't work. You've done this stuff 1,000 times before, but on that particular day, it doesn't want to do it. Having said all of that, I am still really chuffed with this set. I pushed myself out there. I tried something different. I could have just gone for basic gel polish with just those things stuck in it and just left it at that. But I didn't want to. I wanted to add a bit of 3D. I wanted to do something different. I mean, I've gone and had my little paddy before I've come to voiceover because I was just properly peed off that I got this wonderful image in my head and I just couldn't get it to quite work properly. So I'm going to cure that now in the lamp because I've just gone, do you know what? I can't get it. It's just going as it is. We're just done. I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. And then we are going to come in and we are going to make a Mickey Mouse outline on the pinky finger. And exactly the same thing happened to me on the pinky finger. I could get one of the ears to go perfectly. I couldn't get the other ear to go perfectly. But you know what? I'm still happy with it. I'm not going to lie. By the time I got to the thumb, I was in such a bad mood. I went, no. Because I was going to make the gloves, Mickey Mouse's gloves. And the fact that I couldn't even achieve 2 buttons or Mickey Mouse, I went, no. Nope, I'm done with this design. So and considering most people don't even include a thumb in their design, you know, don't hold it against me because I always include the thumb. I always do a full design for you, but for this one, I just couldn't bear it. So please forgive me. We will do better tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day. We will try again. Yeah, no, the only thing I've ever done with these 3D gel was made some leaves. That's about my limit. So, as you can see, I'm using a much bigger tool, and I'm just patting that down. So if you roll it into a ball and then you just pat it down, it makes that lovely circular shape anyway. See? And then what I will do is then I'll just top coat over the top of them. With the, well, one thing I would say is with the, underneath this finger, you'll see it's matte. I put a matte top coat underneath these because I'd heard somewhere that if you do it on matte, it sticks better than if you're trying to do it on a shiny top coat. But if you're doing 3D nail art with acrylic, you should do it on a shiny top coat, not a matte top coat. There you go. Top tip. Let's add a top tip in there. I don't know if it's a top tip, but it did actually work. So there you go. But I didn't want them to stay matte. Although, I don't know, I'm looking back at it now and going, do you know what? Matte's quite nice. Matte's quite nice. Could have gone with that. But I didn't. I am going to make them all shiny. Shiny, shiny. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, I like to use a dotting tool, by the way, to pick them up. I just find it easier. Because they stick enough to the metal that it works, but they don't overly stick to the metal that you can't get them off. If that makes sense. Okay, I'm just going to pat that down. But yeah, thank God I didn't voice this over the minute I'd put my brush down, because I was a proper huffy pants. I was like a toddler having a proper strop. And even my husband, he was like, I think it's a good job you're done for today. Maybe just, maybe go do something else for a little bit, maybe, or just sit there and chill out. Just, Poor man. It's all right for him. He was off to work, so he didn't have to endure me very long. And I'm fine now. I'm fine now. We've got over it. I'm just not watching this video too closely. And it would also seem that I'm out of shot for some of this as well. Fantastic. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But tomorrow is another day. We will endeavour to do better. So once I'm happy with that, or as best as it's going to get, I'm going to whack in the lamp and cure that for 30 seconds, I think. And then whilst that's doing that, I am going to come in and top coat the middle finger. And then we're pretty much at the end of this video. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've at least had a good giggle at my wonderful triumph here. And you'll come back and join me tomorrow. Thanks very much.